Yo, guys, I'm back on a review here. This time we have this 92 rated Team of the Season Moments Nkunku card. Now, when I got on my red, I was a little bit disappointed purely because of what wins I got. I did expect a little bit better, and I got nothing out of the Team Season pack either. But on stats, he's 5'9", got the high medium work rates, 5-star skills, 4-star weak front. Now, on alternative positions, you play the cam, the centre forward, and the striker, so it does have a little bit of variety, which is quite nice. Now stats, 91 pace, 90 shooting, 90 passing, 94 dribbling, 78 defending, and also 79 physical. Now, on playstyles has finesse, incisive, ping pass, long ball pass, technical plus, trivela plus, flair plus, has first touch, trickster, and obviously press proven as well. Now, if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It really does mean a lot to our channel, and I'll see you after positive negatives. Peace. So, on to my other thoughts about this Nkunku card. Now, on first inspection, I was like, it's going to be every other Team of the Season card that's out there. He's going to be good, but not that good. Boy, was I wrong. This card is absolutely insane. Now, I've got a specific position for you guys to play him in, and he is literally the perfect card in the whole game for it. Now, we'll start with the 5-star skills, 4-star refund. Now, 5-star skills with his agility, with his dribbling, with his technical plus, goes together really, really nice. He is very, very silky, very smooth on the ball. The skills come off very, very nice, especially elasticos and stuff like that. Honestly, a very, very nice, smooth card. Now, the week for me, on a general basis, was actually quite good. You didn't really have too many inconsistencies compared to, like, foot to foot. Overall, it was, like, quite even though we had a 4-star week foot, not 5-star. So, generally speaking, that left foot is quite dependable to shoot on. Now, the pace for me, overall, he's not really particularly fast, but that's not really what he's about. He's more of a technical kind of agile card instead of a more pace and getting behind. But he does have a decent amount of pace to do that, so it's not particularly bad in itself. Now, the shooting for me. Now, although Travellas were nerfed a couple of patches ago, they're actually still really, really good in and around the box. I generally was using them quite a few times on that right foot especially, because obviously I think they can only hit Travellas on their strong foot. I think that's correct, because Finesse you can do both, but Travellas you can only hit on their strong foot. But when utilising that, honestly, it whips still quite nicely, and honestly, it goes round the keeper a lot of the time, so I would actually recommend you trying some Travellas in the box with him. But shooting on a general basis was really good. The 87 composure was a little bit of a letdown at times. He would miss a few simple chances, as you see in the clips, but on a general basis, it's actually quite nice. Now, the passing for me, with the playstyles he's got as well, especially the ping, pass and long, both exceptionally good. Passing is really nice. There's not really too much you can fault about it. Obviously, it's a little bit like, not average, but they're all a bit mediocre where you could boost them a little bit, but they are still mediocre in the point where they're very, very usable. Now, this in my opinion is the best part of Nkunku, his dribbling. He's so smooth and agile with it. Technical plus 5-star skills. You know the drill. It's like Foden, like Di Maria. Honestly, all are so smooth. And that balance as well makes him a little bit hard to get off the ball for these big Bisseks and Van Dijks and all that, which are really, really strong and physical. Now, this is what I actually quite like about this card. Now, for me, 4-3-2-1 is his best formation. Now, what I mean by that is that attacking centre mid role, you normally have him on wide when you're defending in the 4-4-2, and attacking wise, they'll get forward quite nicely. Now, with that defending ability, he can actually drop in quite nicely with 81 interceptions, 81 stand tackle. That's surprisingly really, really good to have on an attacker. You don't really see that often, so the fact he can defend quite well is perfect for that role. And obviously, he has quite a lot of stamina as well, so he won't run out even if he's playing with that role. So that's, again, perfect. Now, downside this card, again, very, very weak card. My personal preference is cards like this, Di Maria, Foden, Nkunku. Small, agile cards with not as much strength, to be honest. If they had the strength as well, that'd be perfect. But he doesn't, so he's a little bit more of a agile kind of card. You don't really want to be going to 50-50s because you will lose them 99% of the time. But if you do utilise his strength massively, he is actually a really nice, effective card. So on to my overall scores now. If you don't know how segment works, I pretty much write each individual stat a score out of 10, and I also give him an overall score and a value for coins. Now, first me is going to the pace. I'm going to see if it's an 8.5 out of 10 for pace. He's not particularly fast, don't get me wrong. He still can burst through for some people, mainly midfielders, because obviously the fullbacks and probably centre-backs at this point are going to be faster than him. But with that being said, the centre-mids aren't actually that fast compared to him. Now, the shooting for me overall, like I said, the Travellas are nice. Finesses aren't bad themselves. The actual just general near post, far post shooting actually is really quite good. So overall, I'm going to give it shooting a 9 out of 10. It's not quite 10 out of 10 because of like composure. And obviously I would want like finesse plus instead of like flair plus. Flair plus is generally the worst in the game. I hate it massively. But with that being said, you still can't knock it too badly. Now, passing for me overall, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It is very, very solid, especially with the playstyles that he's got. I don't particularly think he is worthy of a 10 out of 10 or close to it because he's not going to get playstyle pluses on it. And obviously, you want a little bit higher stats overall, but generally speaking, it's still quite nice. Now, the drilling for me, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. So silky, so smooth, so agile on the ball. Skills come off well nicely. And honestly, if you utilise that left stick dribbling as well, he's so hard to get the ball. He's generally, like I keep mentioning, he's very similar to Foden, very similar to Di Maria. All technical plus, all 5-star skills, all very smooth on the ball. Now, the physicals for me, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Purely because he's not really the strongest of cards. The stamina in itself is actually really nice. Obviously, you do want them to have a little bit more strength to withstand some of these big tackles that the centre-backs are going to do. But like I say many times, just get away from them. Use that R1 dribbling to maybe get it away from them. And use that press proven massively because that is a big help on this card. To get it away from these big centre-backs and play it wide. Or maybe even try a skill run or something like that. So, overall score and value of coins. So, first me is going to be the overall score. I'm going to give this card a 9.2 out of 10. I do really think it's quite good. I don't quite think he's as good as Di Maria or Foden. But, with that being said, I still think he's a very effective card. Very slept on card, considering he's only, what, like 300k? I feel like that's very cheap for how good he is. So, On value of coins, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 personally. But that's all for my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. Like I said at the start, it really does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see any reviews in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. Obviously, I'm not baked on level, which I try my best to get around to as much as possible. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.